Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Sir Dungeon 2. So, what exactly are we going for? Well, we're going to try our luck, first off, trying to get ourselves some Mammoth Shields, because battle credits are really important for speeding up progress, right? So hopefully we can luck into it. We have 88 item find on the dot, which is the best for finding rare items. So now all we have to do is start the Primal Lands at 500, preferably in the mountain zone. So, in fact, we don't want to start at 500. We want to start at 580? Yeah, 580. So the Mammoth Shield drops above 500, but only in the mountain area. So 580 is where we really want to do it. And if we want to really get tactical with it, we could just do it in, say, 20 credit bursts, because all we want to really do is go 580 to 600 or even higher up till we get the Mammoth Shields. But we'll spend some credits in mass. I'll just make sure I save the comp. And we are just focusing item find and then gold find as the secondary. So we will go to 580 and we will try our luck. We'll probably spend 500 credits this first time around. Key settings, we want bonus treasure. We don't have to worry about healing. We should be able to do enough damage. I should also check the script, because I think I haven't used the Dark Claw. No, he set all purpose. But we should use Phantasmal Claw overall, and then Soda Stein the single enemies. And you know what? We should probably just test it out. No, I trust it. Go to 580. Battle credits on. Key settings are fine. And we'll try 500 credits to start off. Well, we did the 20 floors, which is fine, but then lost to the boss, which isn't an issue. And no Mammoth Shields, unfortunately. We did get some ore, not a great deal amount, no. Alright, let's do it without battle credits, so we can see what the actual issue was in the comp. We'll go back to 580 and give it a whirl. We should be able to one-shot, yeah, even on the Phantasmal Claw we can one-shot. So it shouldn't really be that difficult. Which boss is it? Is this the Lovestruck boss? If it is, then I'll just go a little bit further. That's a decent chunk of yellow spin crystals. We want green as well for plating eventually. Right, so in terms of the boss, it's a janitor, yada yada yada. What moveset do you use? Yes, it is Lovestruck. Okay, so that's fine. It means we just skip over this boss, and we go from 680, right? So we still get done, but then we're going to lose afterwards. Yeah. It's fine. We know the issue now. Ooh, a lot of essence, which is nice. And I gotta quit out so we don't waste. Right, so I went ahead and got to 1080 so that I can easily just do that. And we should be able to go a lot further if we're not fighting the boss that causes delirium. So credits on, we'll try for 400, which should be all the way to 1080. And there you go, we can basically get all the way. It's not worth spending 400 because we do lose, probably because of damage or anything like that. And we want to do the mountains for Mammoth Shields. So did we luck out and did we find anything useful? Besides a bunch of levels. On everyone, apparently. Yep. Okay. Mammoth Shield. Nope. Right, because it should be at the front page. We did get some green though, which is alright. And some ore. But overall, no Mammoth Shield. All we need is 6, so I suppose it's not too bad. Let's try again. Also probably invest our money, right? We can need to stockpile. Okay, so battle credits on, go back to 680. This time we will only spend 320, because that should be enough to get to the next segment of mountain floors, right, for the Mammoth Shield. I've done my math right? Yeah, so 800. 2 more levels. A little bit of gold. And we did get a Tuna Buster, which is pretty good because of the regen. But still no Mammoth Shield, not even one. Well, I'm going to burn through the credits and hopefully we luck out, because then the next step is to sort of just push the castle so that we can farm uranium, since uranium is vital. Well, that's the last of the battle credits, and unfortunately, I don't think we got a mammoth shield, unless we got one right... Yeah, no. We did get some decent goodies, mainly essence staves, stuff that is usable for now, but not so much in the future. It's like the ancient staff, which has a essence multiplier, or just lizard swords and the bone daggers, right? Because they have withering. Anyway, next step or goal will simply be to get the wizard to 25, so we can start foretelling and actually progressing through either zone a lot quicker. So we do have to get 6 more levels, which isn't going to be too bad, right? 3.2k experience currently, needs 5.7, so I might as well just run through the dungeon with him alone. I'll just start at 1, and it shouldn't take too long to get him to 25. Right, so I've managed to get the wizards to 25, meaning we now have Foretell unlocked, which guarantees our warp choice. Cooldown 5 is a little bit annoying, but we can get around it with Huntresses, right? So then, what is our comp for progression? So at the moment, our overall goal is to get to, say, 10,000 in the castle, because after floor 5,000 is when uranium has the highest base chance. So ideally we'd farm from like 5,000, 10,000 over and over again. And then also I can farm just 10,000 itself for the Igmatic shard. The thing you need for the sword and space time, I forget what it's actually called. Let's see. It is the Enigmatic. Am I saying that right? Enigmatic fragment? Close. I think I said shard. Yeah, so that's the castle goal, and then the primal lands is obviously just farm for mythics. There we go, finally got it. I'm all over the place. So, equipment-wise, we don't need anything outside of just withering to make it a bit easier on ourselves. Otherwise, we just, like I said, want to go for speed overall, and also unlock the magic clock so I don't have to continue to quit out. Anyway, I will figure out the comp, and then we'll probably go over the script as the last thing for this episode. Right, so pretty basic. All we need is Ransack, Foretell, Phantasmal Claw, and then default attack if there is an ore. So on a 1 enemy room, it'll default attack. On a 2 enemy room, it will try to default attack. If there is an ore node, then we'll be able to clear the room quicker. If there's not, we'll just take 2 default attacks to hit. And then on the 2 and above enemy rooms, we'll try to Foretell first on the wizard if it's off of cooldown / needs another activation. Otherwise, we'll just Phantasmal Claw and AoE down all the different enemies. So this should be the quickest comp we can produce at the moment. And we're just running a wizard, thief, so we open all the chests / ransack, and then miners so that we have the highest ore chance possible. So at 100 is 20% chance of finding an ore, or a 20% increase. After 100, it works a little bit different, so you want to aim for around 100 ore find, which obviously we have at the moment, which is good. I do just have to run the geodes. So yeah, so this should be the comp that will get us where we need to go. Granted, our scaling isn't quite there just yet for the actual castle, so I don't know. I feel like we'll probably start a little bit earlier. We'll give it a go. We'll see how we fare. I think the janitors are the big issue at the moment. We just don't have enough stats to out DPS them. Save the comp. We'll give it a test go at our highest so far. It's taking 2 hits to clear an enemy, so that's an issue in itself. We're foretelling, which is good. And then we don't have enough AoE damage either to clear. So yeah, so we're definitely in a spot of bother here. And we'll probably have to go to a bit earlier just to progress, to gain gold and stats, so that we can actually do the later levels more efficiently. So the janitor might pose a bit more difficulty. Especially in the case of the ones that still have abilities to wipe. So for instance, wrong number, if it hits 9, it's 9,999 damage. You need at least 10k HP to actually survive it. Anyway, I will probably leave this one here then. And I will just progress both of them in the meantime, and then we can start actually getting into the comps needed to farm up certain different aspects. Because right now all it really is grinding out gold and relic levels, which isn't too much of a big deal to showcase. Hope you enjoyed.